Good afternoon, my name is Tim Price and I'm the owner of iTrip, Palm Harbor, Florida. So my wife and I moved to Florida in 2014 and I started looking into investing in real estate. So in 2018 we bought our first rental property. We had that for a couple of years, sold it, did very well. I kind of got the bug. So I bought two more long-term rentals in an area called Spring Hill, Florida. One weekend I was going out there to fix them up for the tenants, and my wife Andrea made the comment to me. She's like, "It's crazy how you stress about work Monday through Friday, but you love getting up at 6 a.m. to go work on your investment properties." And that comment just sat there in the back of my mind, you know. So fast forward a couple months, I got an email from a franchise broker, and iTrip was on there, and I started looking into iTrip and what they had to offer. And it was in the real estate world that, again, I loved and had a passion for, and I liked everything about iTrip. So started the discovery process and then signed the paperwork. But obviously I did my market research and started looking into other companies and seeing what else was out there, and it made sense to go with iTrip. I really liked what iTrip was doing with the marketing and the technology. So obviously we're in a technology savvy world. So I think going with a company that understands that and the software, and then the flexibility for me to run my business as a franchise and as a local owner, you get the best of both worlds. I did spend 8 years in the United States Navy. So deployed in 2008 and 2010, worked on the flight deck of an aircraft carrier, which is pretty tough as well. So it's heavily operations. And then I think healthcare operations. It's 24/7, 365. I had 432 employees. I ran a $27 million budget. So I just felt like all these things have led me up to running my own business, because basically I was running my own business. It's just I was making someone else more money. So I was working the hours. Yes, it paid well, but it wasn't mine. I didn't own it. I worked for someone else. Now, if I put those same skills and work ethic towards a business that I own, I can reap those rewards. The training's been great. So Jeff came in town for a week, a couple of weeks ago. So we did the 1 week of in-market training. So we visited the Chambers of Commerce. We went to the B&I meetings. We walked into a realtor's office, and then we talked to some of the local franchises that are around us. And then we actually had a verbal agreement that first week. So we should be closing on a contract and taking that property live here the first week in February. So it's real. The training is real. Once you get boots on the ground, you come into the training and you can actually put some of those skills to test if you actually have a property in play. I think the first 3 to 6 months is going to be a lot of the boots on the ground, getting out and networking. And then, like most franchisees, we're hoping that our hard work is going to pay off. The referrals are going to come in, the owners are going to call us back, and we're going to live up to our promises. And we're going to start signing those contracts, and then we're going to shift more to operations. There's obviously going to be a point where you can't do business development and you can't do operations, so you're going to have to start bringing on extra staff. So that's where I see myself in about 6 months to a year. Hopefully have enough properties on board that now I need to either shift and focus on operations or business development and bring on a person to do the one that I'm not, and even the quality control piece of that. And then fast forward 5 years from now, I hope I have a big enough empire or business going that I just focus on one thing. That's the quality control. I want to hire a GM. I want someone else to run the daily operations, while I really focus on my brand as a business and then the quality of that business.